Hello class 7, welcome to the history class. So in our syllabus, the next chapter is the Turkish invaders. You can see it, it's the third chapter, the Turkish invaders. It's in the page number 22 in your textbook. Okay. We already learned a topic, the emergence of Turks, in the first chapter, from which we get to know that the Turks were also known as Ottomans and they were Muslim rulers. We'll learn about the invasion of India by the Turks and its impacts. So here you can see the Turkey is here and they invaded India. It's this much far away from Turkey. The main topics of this chapter are Arabs, Turks, Mahmud of Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori. So Arabs, they come from this Saudi Arabia, and Turks, they were the rulers of Turkey. So Arabs and Turkey, they are not the same. They come from different places. Okay, just keep that in mind. So our first topic is Arabs. All of you take your textbook, page number 22. Topic is Arabs. The Arabs were the first Muslim conquerors of India. So Arabs were also Muslim conquerors like Turks. Arabs conquered India before the Turks. In the beginning of CE 712, Sindh was attacked by the Arabs for the first time. Muhammad bin Qasim, an Umayyad general, conquered the regions of Sindh and Punjab. As a result of this invasion, trade and cultural contacts were established with Central Asia. So, a Arab general named Muhammad bin Qasim, he conquered the regions of Sindh and Punjab. That means the northwestern region of India. As a result of this invasion, trade and cultural contacts were established with Central Asia. So, as a result of this Arab invasion, India established trade and cultural relations with Central Asia or Saudi Arabia. Arabs attained religious and political unity in India by spreading Islam. Arabs could not extend their rule in India at that time because of strong resistance put up by the Rajputs. So, Arab tried to spread their religion, that means the Islam religion, when they conquered India. But these Rajputs rulers in this northwestern part of India, they resisted these Arabs, and Arabs could not extend their rule in India because of the strong resistance put up by the Rajputs. It was from 8th century onwards, the northern part of India gradually became weaker due to constant wars among the rulers. From 1000 CE onwards, Indian rulers were threatened by repeated invasions from the northwestern side. So, after the decline of Arabs, the northern part of India became weaker. It was because of the constant fights and wars among the rulers of northern India. They were not united, they were always fighting between each other. And by 1000 CE, Indian rulers were threatened by repeated invasions from the northern side. That means from the northern sides, many invaders came to India to attack India and take its wealth and or to establish a new empire. Like that, many invaders came to India. So the most prominent invader among them was the Turks. The most prominent invaders, it was the Turks. So the main Turkish invasions, it happened in the 11th and 12th century. Okay, let's move on to the page number 23. The topic is Turks. Turks. The period from c 1000 to 1200 saw changes in Central and West Asia and in India. So, what were the changes in Central and West Asia and India? In India, Northern India specifically, the rulers were fighting with each other. There were many kingdoms and all of them were fighting with each other. So there was no unity in India. And in Central Asia, these Turks emerged as a new power. They were extending their empire, and the Turkish ruler, this Mahmud of Ghazni, he wanted to establish a dynasty. So he need money or wealth to for maintaining his army and for conquering other countries. So because of this, he wanted to invade India to acquire wealth. It were these developments which led to incursion of Turks into northern India towards the end of this period. So, due to this reason, the Turks started to invade India through the northern India. Once again, I will tell you the changes in Central and West Asia and in India. In 9th century, Arab Empire started it disintegrating and declined. So Arab Empire started to decline in India in 9th century. And two kingdoms emerged prominent. The two cities of Ghazni and Ghor, which are in present day Afghanistan. That means these two kingdoms means they are Turkish kingdoms or kingdoms of Turks. The Turks became powerful or prominent in the Western Asia. And the third point is the rulers of these two kingdoms invaded and plundered the Indian subcontinent in the 11th and 12th centuries. So the Turks started to invade India in the 11th and 12th centuries. By the 10th and 11th century, the North India had disintegrated into small kingdoms which gave huge advantage to these rulers. So during the 10th and 11th century, North India had disintegrated into many small kingdoms, and it was very easy to conquer these small kingdoms by these invaders. And these attacks were done to finance their ambition of expanding their empire. So the Turkish invaders during that time, they did not wanted to uh, establish an empire or establish an empire on India. They just wanted to loot our wealth or plunder our wealth because they wanted money for conquering other countries and maintaining their army. So India was a source of wealth for them. They did not wanted to establish an empire in India. In the next class, we shall learn about Mahmud of Ghazni and Muhammad of Ghor. They were two prominent Turkish emperors or Turkish kings who invaded India during 11th and 12th century. Mahmud of Ghazni and Muhammad of Ghor. Mahmud of Ghazni was the first ruler to invade India. Okay, let's wind up the class for today. Thank you.